I dream of a sustainable world where everyone is aware about human rights and climate change. Here, everyone works together to create a better community.
We should promote equity among society and empower people to do whatever they want.
One in which recycling and the concept of circular economy are essential values, in which its society doesn't consume more than what its planet can produce.
Maybe people shouldn't use the entire planet because there are other species too, like all kinds of wild species who also need space. And we compete for this ecological productivity. Well, right now, our estimates show we use about 1.7-fold what Earth can renew, so that's quite far apart from a sustainable place. I think the myth is that, yeah, it's nice for humanity, but what's in it for me? Simply said, we are entering a world of climate change and resource constraints.
This isn't a problem for the future, this is a problem for the present generations. We are living now the early consequences. We are living floods, heat waves, extreme cold waves.
Another myth is that it's too expensive or impossible. Actually, the only possible future is a regenerative future. From an economic perspective, moving fast to sustainability is the best investment and best choice.
Sustainability is not just about adopting green habits at home, like turning off the lights or sorting waste. Sustainability is a deep challenge of how we operate our societies. Think about sustainability when you choose your job, when you vote, when you invest your money in your every decision as a citizen in your everyday life.
We expect big companies to have sustainability and the fight against climate change as their top priorities.
I would expect companies to do even more, such as reduce carbon emission from their supply chain, provide more learning and development opportunities for their employees.
We need responsibility, and in Schneider we call this trust, and we need innovation. And with responsibility and innovation, I think companies can drive sustainable transformations.
How can we as an older generation support the younger generation having the skills, abilities to transform the economy to one that will serve them so they can be successful?
For the old generations, we want you to help us end this fight.
I think people from different generations are responsible for protecting the world together.
To realize that we only have one Earth, action must be taken as soon as possible to help preserve it. We will have to be able to switch to more sustainable lifestyles and to apply as many strict policies as needed to preserve our planet.
Our generation has lived in a way that some people would call a Ponzi scheme. We are using the future to pay for the present. We are reaping the benefits in the short run, but we're depleting the possibilities for other species and for future generations. So our responsibility is to help the next generation and ourselves to break that vicious cycle.
Generation Z has to be responsible for creating a completely sustainable world for the future generations.
Millennials are now responsible for the education of our kids. We need to make sure that sustainability is everywhere with everybody, and this needs to be deeply ingrained in the education that we provide our kids today.